I just restarted the stream here.
Okay.
This will be the first only text only EOH.
Blame Tech Rat. How can you blame him? He's not even here.
Blame Infinite.
Okay, so the stream was restarted here. It looks like I should have audio.
White Griffin said audio.
Black Griffin says audio?
White.
White Griffin? Whatever Griffin.
Okay.
Some Griffin.
Audio, yay.
Whatever Griffin.
Yay.
I don't have to fire
I have no idea what happened there. It showed that audio was happening, but it wasn't. So I stopped the stream and restarted the stream, and now we have audio.
And that's what someone said before.
Tarby says it's significantly less lame now.
Gee, thanks.
Well, Tarby, okay.
Yay!
So now that everybody can see us and hear us, I'm just gonna go over this once again. We are doing a last-minute live episode because we had so many technical derp-iculties this week, including what just happened for the last 6 minutes, which we apologize for. We suck. We know it's great. Please stay tuned in.
But mostly Forrest.
But yeah, well,
Yeah, Forrest, pull your pants up.
whatever. But yeah, so we are doing a live episode. We're going to discuss some recent songs in the fandom, and how the songs are awesome and why the artists are awesome, blah, 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 and kind of looking at the music. You guys know the drill. You've tuned in before, I'm sure. If you haven't tuned in, welcome. This is not a great first episode to start on, so like maybe go back to like the Swift Storm episode or something, watch that, and then you can come back. But anyway, to start us off, we do have a song that Sal is bringing us, and actually I should reintroduce everybody. As you can see the Skype chat here. We do have our regular hosts, Starlight, Six, Seda, and Snowblitz. We also have Larsis, who is my co-audio editor for the show, and Sal, who is from Philly Radio and a good friend of mine. So Sal, tell us about your song that you are presenting to us tonight.
All right, well, it's a song called The Night Will Last Forever by Tarby. And it's, I don't know, I just, I like it. It's got a really nice feel to it. It's got very ambient sound to it throughout the whole entire thing. And it just kind of keeps you almost mellow, but on the edge a little bit. So, yeah.
It's also apparently Tarby's 69th video.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You said video.
Yes. Video.
All right. So without further ado, this is Tarby's 69th video, YouTube video. What Sal said.
Video.
Here we go.
At a frantic pace, to feel your warmth so close to mine, to wish it lasts till the end of time. I think about the road so far, the twists and turns all seem bizarre. I close my eyes and there you are, alone at last again. So come on closer, right where we belong, and in this moment, how can we be wrong? Soft lights caress my kiss me right through the everlasting night. I'd follow you, you're leading me through this world that I'll never see. I think about the road so far, the dreams we shared now seem bizarre. My eyes closed, don't know where you are, alone and cold again. So come on closer, we're right where we belong. And in this moment, how can we be wrong? Soft lights caress my eyes, illuminate the starry skies. The sun is down and here I am to hold you till the dawn. Maybe not destiny, but I love it when you're close to me. And through the dark and stormy weather, when I'm with you, the nights will last forever.
Wow.
Beautiful.
It is beautiful. It is so beautiful.
That Tim is just like cracking
is-
up over here.
It is so beautiful until you realize what Tarby says.
Yes. I can't really say what this. Tarby gave some lovely insight during the song break on what this song's about. I'm not going to say it verbatim, but let's just say it's about Cyril's unhealthy obsession with Luna.
That's
awesome. No.
And everybody knows what we're talking about.
Totally.
And now I can't stop laughing.
Moving on.
So, gentlemen, what do we like about the song?
Oh, I liked a lot about that song actually. That little quiet bit, and it was like near the end of the song, and at that point I heard sort of the piano come out, and I'm like, oh, Tarby's got like a really nice sort of almost upright piano going in the back here.
Yeah.
I don't think it was an upright, but I think it was a grand, but it had that sort of similar tone, which was really nice.
So, in case anybody cares, I just almost died. Root beer came out of my nose. That was fun.
Magic just came out of my mouth.
Yeah. What?
No.
All
It
right.
won't be the worst. It won't be the worst 911 call ever.
I think
Anyway,
the worst 911 call would be about Cyril's unhealthy love about Luna.
You know, we're entertaining the people.
911 emergency, how can I help you? I have an unhealthy obsession with Luna! I'm sorry, what?
911 emergency. How can I
Sorry,
help
can
you?
you say that again, sir?
To the moon.
Oh
It
god.
just makes me laugh so hard because this is one of the Tarby songs I like to listen to a lot because it's so upbeat, cheerful, and it's just like, oh, this is a nice little lovey-dovey song. And
hold on. Someone said that there's echoing. Is that
echoing?
Oh,
is there
sorry.
echoing? Go.
Sorry. There
Chat,
you go.
tell us.
There you go.
It's all fixed.
Echo's fixed.
Good?
I swear I know what I'm doing.
Good job, Forrest.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I really like the song though. It had a lot of movement to it. It was a like good upbeat tempo, but it wasn't fast.
Yeah, it was
Like-
kind of slow and relaxing almost.
Yeah.
yeah. And which
Yeah.
is so different from a lot of the stuff that Tarby puts out.
Mm-hmm.
Which
know.
I enjoy. I
Tarby,
enjoy
we're
when
judging.
artists do stuff that are different from what they usually do.
Yeah.
It's definitely an interesting twist on what he usually does, yeah.
And
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could still classify it as progressive somehow. I don't know. I'm not really big on
no.
genres,
It
but
does. In terms of the way that the progressions went and stuff like that, I guess it would be still considered pretty progressive. It was just a little bit lighter than his usual stuff,
yeah,
More,
which I
guess-
liked. So 10 out of 10. Would listen again.
yeah,
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of an upbeat Journey song in a way.
Yeah.
yeah. Tarby,
Got it.
Thank
Keep
you.
doing
That's
what you're
what I was
doing,
trying to think
man.
of.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds
Keep
me
doing
of
what you
the
do.
ballad. Almost.
Nice.
I'm a computer.
All right.
I was trying to
So
think of who that reminded me of all night, and thanks, Tim, for telling me.
the journey.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
it
thinking,
did, didn't it?
It's
A
like
little bit.
Foreigner, but it's not Foreigner, and it could be like what would happen if Dave Matthews Band could actually sing, but
Yeah, it's from that era.
Well, now that Larsis has remembered what it reminds him of, we can pass things over to Larsis and get him to tell us real quick about his selection for tonight.
Well, I picked something that's bright and obnoxious because I normally listen to a lot of, shall we say, serious music, and I picked something that is the exact opposite of that because I throw it in every once in a while just to gum up the works and make things more interesting. It is the Make-A-Wish Cotton Candy remix by Foozogz.
And
Which
here it
is Yee.
Yeah, and here it is on EFN.
Yeah.
it's your birthday party.
Now it's the
Yay!
Yay, party!
Yeah.
I actually got a comment from someone on Skype that says too bright, too obnoxious.
Too bright.
Just enough bright, just
Good
a
job.
little bit enough obnoxious.
Yeah, but then
Versus-
then you start to get used to it. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna start dancing.
I'm
Yeah.
still dancing in my
Feel
chair.
happy.
I
I made
can't
a
stop my
comment.
legs.
Do the monkey.
It definitely made me bounce my chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think halfway through it, I was just started tapping my foot. I was like, oh wow.
That was so.
And yeah, it's totally does not what I imagined Larsis would be listening to.
Yeah. No, not
You don't
really.
know
Like,
him well.
Larsis has turned into a robot because the song was so electronical.
Illuminati, then MC Korsakov, and Foozogz. So, anyone actually going to comment on the song itself other than dancing?
It went.
crap, it was upbeat.
I liked it.
Yeah, none of us know electronic
Yeah,
music.
you tell us about it, Larsis.
We're too
Yeah.
stupid.
I'll tell you about it. Well, let's see. I was introduced to it a while back, and people kept teasing me with it. It's just kind of, I want this song, and then it came out, and I got this song, and now I'm listening to this song.
That was very
Otherwise-
informative.
Otherwise, the composition was pretty decent. I really, really like the types of synthesizers that he used.
Oh yeah, that's one thing that Foozogz is just awesome at, is having these awesome synths.
So
he's been around for a while, so I think that experience is definitely helping him.
You're just freaking cutting me off.
Oh, there's no doubt about it.
Okay, so I'm sorry,
sex
Six, go.
Okay,
I'm
go.
just trying to like actually. Okay, so picking apart the song, would this be considered nightcore?
Okay,
No.
first of all, Nightcore isn't an original song. You can't make original.
No, okay,
music that's
okay.
Nightcore.
Also,
Well,
nightcore is a
technically
dirty
that's
word
not
like
an
gent.
original.
Well,
Yeah.
put it this way, Six. I think that what that song had was a mini fridge in it, except when they
Oh.
opened it, it was full of cranberry Red Bull.
Oh.
Ew.
That doesn't make any sense. I should have been able to if they had a mini fridge.
Uh,
I sense their presence.
where's
we-
Tombstone when you need him to comment on like the
I know.
snare sound?
Well,
Kick snare.
Yeah, I know.
It didn't
in
have
the
enough
chat,
goes.
Over
Maybe we should
9,000
summon.
Coffee had said Lego Movie Batman. There was definitely a lot of similar type of music stuff going on in the Lego music. So there's my
that's true.
knowledge of electronic.
Everything is awesome.
Everything
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Everything
It's
is
awesome.
Wow.
when you
Guys.
live in the dream.
Let's
Yes.
save this for next week.
You guys. Wow. Yeah.
There's your song, everybody.
Yeah, so since we're halfway through the episode, before we start losing viewers because we all started singing, next week we are doing an awesome April Fool's special, which
Yes.
we can't say anything about, but it's really, really awesome. I
Yes.
promise.
Yes.
And
Yeah, some
I'll
might
see if
say.
I can.
If I finish recording,
Actually, I think Deal has a promotional poster that we have that he can post up if he's in the chat. I don't know if he's in the IRC. It doesn't look like
I
it.
think I saw him leave
He's
like
not.
right before.
Yeah, well, we'll find the link. We'll post the link so that you guys can sort of see the poster. But we'll be plastering it everywhere too. But we'll talk a little bit more about stuff later on too. But for now, we'll throw things over to Tim and have him sort of talk about his selection for tonight.
all right, tonight I picked a song by Among the Herd, which one of the things that draws me to his music is he does some trance metal, which even in the metal genre outside of the Brony community, there isn't a lot of trance metal. So that really excited me to hear a Brony musician doing that. However, tonight's song is not trance metal.
What?
Aw.
I know. It
Why'd you
is
bring it
Face
up?
Your... I'm sorry, because it drew me to this guy.
Because he made eye contact with the guy.
No.
They started popping their heads.
All
So
right,
This song-
Starlight, who'd you made eye contact with?
Oh god.
hold on. Let's go on. All right. This song is called Face Your Fears, and Black Electric helped with the mixing and mastering of it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Man,
serious headbanging.
Woohoo!
Well, I'm all worn out from moshing in the IRC now.
All right.
I'm all
My
worn out
fingers
from-
are so tired.
Nudge,
All of those
nudge.
words.
Yes.
Yeah.
My
It's
knuckles
like
hurt
this-
from punching people.
Why? I'm sure you have brass
Punch people
knuckles,
in mosh
Snow.
pits?
So about the song.
I don't have a. Okay, maybe I
So
do.
So
Tim.
Tim, about this song, this is why I listen to the show in the living room usually, where I have two subwoofers.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's a very good choice.
Nice.
It's a good idea.
Very good choice.
Dang it.
But,
So,
yeah,
Tim, yes, discuss this song. Tell us about
Well,
metal.
This song right here exemplifies what a lot of people refer to as the Gothenburg sound, which is obviously from Gothenburg, Sweden. Bands like In Flames, Dark Tranquility, Scar Symmetry, and so forth. It's just that melodic death metal sound, and one of the hallmarks that has been more commonplace is that high-pitched screaming that was in the song, paired with some clean tone vocals, and yeah, it's just something I really enjoy. I was having a conversation with FritzyBeat in the chat about how normally these kinds of screams sound really angry, but something about the song is very uplifting. It doesn't just put you in this mood of rage. It kind of makes you kind of hyper and uplifted.
Yeah, totally. And like I suck at listening to lyrics so hard, so I have no idea what was said, but I totally get that vibe.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well,
kind of like what Tim was saying, that normally the kind of screaming, singing like that kind of deters me, but not in this song. This song's a little bit different.
Yeah.
I think that the lyrics actually tie in well with the song, because even though it's uplifting, there was kind of that almost somberness note to it, a little dissonant throughout the whole song, also common in Gothenburg. And the song, when I'm reading the lyrics and looking at the art, to me it's about Princess Twilight, like, holy crap, I'm a princess now. What am I supposed to do? What is expected of me? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Drown the world out until my fears can't be heard.
Wow.
So that's kind of my takeaway from it. And
I'm always surprised when I hear about the lyrics, because like I said, I suck at listening to lyrics. But when I hear about the lyrics, I'm like, oh.
yeah,
We're talking
You,
about cats
should
or
go listen to the
something.
song again.
Yeah, exactly. We're just going to stop the episode. I'm going to go listen to it again, all right?
All right.
Yeah. Good show.
Be back in 6 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, good show, everybody.
Seriously, I could see like Forrest with like a notebook and a pencil, and he just like listens to it, and he's like, hey, "Okay, I see."
Yeah, screw Everfree. I'm just gonna sit here. Oh hell yeah, no, there's so much stuff going on here. I love those like the little arpeggios going on with the guitar in the background too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
No, and that's
something
a
I wanted to
definite.
talk about.
Yeah, that's a definite staple of that style, where you have the really fast, chunky rhythm guitars and bass and the drums. They're all the rhythm stuff is like doing really hardcore, choppy, almost breakbeat rhythm kind of deal things. And then you have a really high up, really like big room reverb legato guitar part that kind of just goes over the top of everything and just gives it a nice rounded feel where it's like,
yeah.
it's actually got a pretty upbeat tempo, but it doesn't feel that way because of the spacing and the notes and stuff like that.
This would be a good point to actually bring in an educational element to our show.
Oh, you said element. Oh.
Yeah, the element of legato. Tell us what legato is.
Legato is playing things slowly, I guess.
No, it's not.
No,
slowly.
not. It's
It
not
means
necessarily
smooth
slow.
and connected.
Yes.
It's when they're
Smooth
slurred
and
together.
connected.
It does, but like when you do it, you kind of think of a sloth. Like everything's kind of
Yeah,
like,
but that's
really
not because you're doing it slowly.
sweeping,
It's because you're
really-
making it connected.
Yeah.
Legato
Yeah.
or tenuto. I mean, that's when you're. Say you have a quarter note. That is only supposed to take up a certain measure of time, and if it's staccato, you put all the emphasis on the front of the beat. If it's just normal played, you make it rounded, and there's space between notes that you can tell them apart. If it's legato, it's not slurring them together, but you hold your attack until your next attack. So there isn't any space between the notes.
So to kind of show this in a sound way, we'll take a moment here, and I'll just say, okay, so staccato is when you play really short notes. So a staccato phrase would be like da 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 da, and that's it. That's staccato. It's really quick like that. Whereas legato would be la 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 la, like that, where everything just kind of flows together in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was a music lesson brought to you by 4Strains.
Yay, we learned things on Elements of Harmony.
Even though that anybody doesn't listen to, I don't know.
I guess, guys.
Whatever.
This stuff is boring. Get to the funny stuff, people.
So the good news is we're only halfway through the show. We've listened to 3 tracks. We have 3 more tracks for you guys. And Tim did mention FritzyBeat, who is in the chat tonight. So hi, FritzyBeat.
Hello.
And speaking of FritzyBeat, I'm going to pass things over to Snowblitz to tell us about the song that he chose for tonight.
Yes, I chose an interesting song, and it's a surprise for you, FritzyBeat, because it's one of your songs.
Ooh.
Ooh. And your song is Paladin with you and EnV.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Why don't you see the sunrise? Why are the tears in your eyes giant? It's not like life is filled with goodbyes. Oh, why all the sadness and lies? Why you ask for tears in your eyes? What do you do when the sun goes down? With all the darkness closing around, won't you please just listen to me? We can live in perfect harmony. Why don't you see the sunrise? Why are the tears in your eyes giant? When the sun goes down, with all the darkness closing around, won't you please just listen to me? We can live in perfect harmony. What do you do when the sun goes down, with all the darkness closing around, won't you please just listen to me? We can live in perfect harmony.
And we're back.
Yeah.
That was really good.
That was.
Fritzy, high five.
Totally.
Everybody give a high five to Fritzy.
Woo! He
Yeah.
That was
deserves
me
it.
smacking my microphone.
Me,
That
high
was a
fives, Fritzy, enter.
That was a clap.
But yes,
dear.
side chaining, wonderful things.
Yes.
Yes.
One of the things I noticed about that song that I think is kind of interesting and funny to my strange brain is that the vocals sounded a lot like Snowblitz.
What?
It sounded like Snowblitz was singing.
No, I don't know what you're
can-
talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't sound like that. I don't sing. What are you talking about?
We're gonna pester Snowblitz so that he sings in our April Fool's episode next week.
Yes.
It's gonna be a thing. We're gonna force him to do it.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna get you to sing something retarded like Pony
No.
Waifu.
Please.
Well, it's a remix of a Depeche Mode song, so that's
You
good.
can't make me. I won't do it.
Snowblitz, do it or you're fired.
No, I won't do it. I'm leaving the band. Goodbye.
Well, Snowblitz left the fandom, so let's talk about the song.
To replace him, we've got the living
All right, I'm back.
tombstone.
I have nothing else better to do, so forget it.
So, Larsis, you found that song really interesting, actually.
Actually, it's more along the lines of I looked at that and realized I haven't heard that song before, and I sat here wondering why haven't I heard this song before? Because it's amazing.
Seriously. Okay, I love the little. I can't brain today.
The little
The
electronic
voice
music
clips.
thing.
No. Well, yeah, I love the song.
I love the electronic part of the song. It was great.
It was full electronical.
Well, since we don't know
Hey.
much about electronics, I think we should just talk about the vocals. I like the vocals. He
The-
sings
no, I-
amazing.
The voice clips.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, the voice, like the little samples that
Sampling,
he threw in
yeah.
there, they just fit so well, and you're like, it kind of gives you a little bit of chills, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, that's cool. Yeah.
Strangely, the vocals remind me of Savage Garden.
Savage Garden.
Everything's gonna remind you of something.
Like that.
There-
Ooh, I want you, and I don't know if I need you.
What's interesting is that it reminded me of Eraser.
Eraser?
Yeah.
What is that?
The
Have you ever
artist?
played a song called, or played a game called Robot Unicorn Attack? The song that plays in the background.
Always I want to be with
I
you.
did not
and
get that
make believe
vibe
with
at
you,
all.
And live in
No, no.
harmony. Oh.
That's our
Didn't
theme
we
song,
already
by the way.
do this? Wait,
I don't know.
Yeah,
We're
we
doing it
we
again.
did do it on an episode, but I think it was the episode that was supposed to air tonight. So I'm glad that still made it to air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll just hear it again 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, great. 5 points to that one person.
Good
job.
You guys, honestly.
All right. Anyway, so Larsis, Eraser, you were saying?
Erasure is what I was actually thinking of the name. And the reason is that it had this thing where it was smooth and yet it wasn't. And that's what it reminded me of that. It actually had nothing to do with how it was sung. It's the style it was sung in. And I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's why I was thinking Savage Garden. Actually, that's smooth but not smooth.
Yeah. Like I love the main leads there that sit in the back of the track that just are. It's almost sounds like they're sidechained to the kick, but they're not. But yeah, no, like they just sort of had an intensity to them. But like the way that they were sidechained was so smooth that it was nice.
Yeah. I want to point out in the beginning, that piano was just, oh my god, it was so good. I'm sorry, I'm fawning, and I'm not really explaining.
That's okay.
Try
Yeah,
harder.
that happens to the best of us.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Just remember, he's listening live.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I loved it. I really did. And it just, I don't know, that little piano thing in the beginning. Yes, the piano thing. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
It's a technical term.
Yeah.
Look it up in the dictionary. It says piano thing, and then
And it just, it just kind of grasps you and pulls you into the rest of the song.
Totally.
Is
Yeah.
how I feel about it.
piano thing, noun.
Oh. All right.
Sorry.
Well, let's
I just got a
move.
mental image and it was funny. Thought I'd share.
Is it?
What? No,
like,
it was a
era
dictionary.
appropriate?
Yeah. It was
Is there
just
really-
a dictionary page that said piano thing, and then it had the little phonetic reading, and then it said noun, and then the description.
Oh.
What?
Okay, so I guess I was correct in an unfamiliar term.
Well, all right. So 6 is our Sweetie Belle dictionary.
Yep, you're
but
welcome.
We're
Also
gonna move on
minifridge.
to something that we can talk about more readily than electronic music.
Yay!
Yep.
That can't be a dictionary. I'm already a mini fridge.
That's very. Can we somehow combine those two?
Sweet.
Can we ship you
Ow.
with a dictionary?
I'm okay with this.
This is a bad idea.
No, what you do is you put the mini fridge in a little compartment in a bookshelf.
Wasn't
In
Apple
a
Blue
bookshelf.
Addiction?
Actually, that would be so great. Can you imagine how great that would be? You go to Twilight's library, there's like all those books. You can learn about
And then a
anything you
mini
want in the
fridge.
world, but there's also a mini fridge so you can drink beer while doing it.
Oh,
Dude.
Somebody needs to build this. I
So-
think I'm going to build
Somebody
this.
really does need to do. Okay, we're gonna pass it off to Zeta because I just can't speak anymore.
Yay! Okay, so this is actually the second time I've picked Perfect Harmony, one of Perfect Harmony's songs. This is another one of his songs in a little series that he's doing, and the second Changeling song I've picked. I apparently like Changeling and orchestral music.
Way to point out how you're not
Parrot.
any different episode to episode.
Yay! So this is Perfect Harmony, Tales of Equestria, Gathering Darkness.
Yay! On EFN, Elements of Harmony, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Brought to you by the mini fridge. Mini fridge.
and that was Gathering Darkness.
Changelings.
Yes, Changelings. I decided to message Perfect Harmony because I wanted to hear exactly what he had to say about his own song real quick, a short little tiny interview, and he said, well, the song is technically the prelude to the Battle of Canterlot, which will be the next piece in the lineup. He wanted to create tension by having a slow build-up to the final stretch where the orchestra comes all together.
Well,
The Changeling army is getting ready for war is basically what this song is. Like, it's not really heavy because they're not the battle yet. They're getting ready. They're all preparing for war.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely that element in the song. I absolutely loved it, how it just sort of built throughout. And, like, for me, the things that really stood out were the simple horn melodies that came in near the beginning. That were just so warm and wonderful and just kind of foreboding in a way. And then that crescendo about a minute and a half from the end that goes into the moving strings that just really kind of build that tension. It's just fantastic.
Yeah.
It's just so
almost kind of like
amazing.
a dramatic end to like a cliffhanger in a story or something.
Like in a thriller movie.
Well, it is the cliffhanger.
Yeah.
It's basically like the first chapter. Basically, it's the first or second chapter preparing for the climax.
Gosh dang cliffhangers.
To me, it sounded like the sort of thing that Hans Zimmer would write to build a lot of tension in a scene.
Yeah.
That explains why I like it
and
so
I was
much.
thinking, I was thinking, is it more Zimmer-like or is it more James Horner-like? And I realized it's actually more Hans Zimmer-like because he uses strings more often.
Hans Zimmer uses a lot of strings and a lot of percussion. And one interesting thing about Hans Zimmer is that Hans Zimmer also uses a lot of sampled instruments in addition to an actual orchestra.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Midnight.
All right. I want to point out the drums. They really had like a nice sound to them. They were kind of below the sidelines, but still dramatic enough that you could hear them. And it's each like change into a different part of the song where like there would be like a dramatic build up.
Yeah.
It just suddenly got louder and then quiet, and
that one instrument that I think somebody in the IRC referred to as bells, but it's some sort of either like Arabian instrument or African instrument that just sort of has that high tang.
What was that instrument called?
Some sort of like chime instrument.
It's the thing that's going ding 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 ding. That.
Oh,
you mean
it's not a zither,
are you talking about?
That's did you? No, that's a.
No, that's
zither?
No, that's Australian.
What were you gonna say, Six?
Wait, what? Was it a string instrument or was it?
It would be a string instrument. It's like
sitar.
Yeah, then no, not a. I don't think it was a sitar. I think it was a zither.
Zither.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, zither. It's like a really big, like think steel guitar, like lap guitar kind of deal.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Much bigger. And
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah, that instrument.
Yeah, it's sort of similar to like
a dobro.
It's like a sideways harp.
Yeah.
And you
But,
have
like-
like these pointy nail picks things, right?
Yeah.
Sort of like a steel string.
If anybody doesn't know, if you've ever watched an Ed and Eddie, that's like what Double D plays. That's
No, he was actually playing a steel guitar. But
That was a slide guitar.
The zither, Zither.
Oh, yeah, and Perfect Harmony confirmed that it was zither.
Hey,
well,
Six
yeah.
called it.
Good job.
Good work, Six.
Good job, Six.
Six.
Okay, no, I just
Good job,
want to say,
Six.
like, in the actual song, like, you can tell, like how Forrest said, it starts out with the warm horns and stuff like that, and it's kind of that really low register stuff. And when you guys were talking about tension, I was like, it'd be cool if you show tension, because, like, as in tension on the string instruments, because the higher up notes you're playing, the less the notes actually have to move around, so they're more tense. But then it kind of struck me that that's actually what he was doing. Like, progressively, as the movement continues and as instruments keep getting added on, it's all stuff that's being added on in higher registers. So that's, I don't know. I think that's a pretty big component on how he built that tension.
Yeah, that's one of the things with sort of creating intensity in tracks, I find, is that when you start adding on those high instruments, things that just sort of sit in the higher register, like 2 kilohertz and above type of thing that have a lot of power up there, those things actually start to add intensity. Like, I can't count how many times Cyril has sent me a track, and I'm like, it's good, but it's like, it's almost too smooth. You need to have more of that, basically the same kind of tone that like a baby's cry would be, because that like actually gets people to take notice, and it gets people to like wake up, and like basically it taps into like your reptilian core and makes you look for whatever the threat is. But yeah, actually tapping into those frequencies in a song will up the intensity and sort of just really make it sort of bite you in a way that's sort of really subconscious.
You feel antsy and you don't know why.
Yeah.
You definitely have like an emotional pull to it, an emotional like drive towards that like sound, and you don't know what it is, and it just creates this really kind of need to figure it out.
Of course, it's also how you use those notes, because I've heard many cases where, for example, they're used to make something sound more regal or more excited or more adventurous.
No, and that's where the actual chords being used in the song come in, where it's that kind of far apart. Well, I guess they're far apart and close together. It's just that dissonance that creates conflict, I guess.
Dissonance. Dissonance is wonderful.
Dissonance.
Just real quick, as we're doing, kind of a sort of a quick tech discussion here, is that dissonance is used to great effect to sort of make things beautiful in music. Like if you play a chord that's slightly dissonant and slightly wrong almost.
Like a 9 chord.
Yeah, like a 9 chord, or you add like a second to say your major or something like that. It just sort of makes it a little bit of ugly. You need a little bit of ugly to make something beautiful. So you do that, and then you resolve to a nice major.
The ugly duckling that became a swan.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my
gosh, I'd love to hear somebody like writing music and just be like, no, you need a little bit more ugly right there.
I totally do that
add
all
a little
the time.
bit of ugly.
Well, there is such thing as being too beautiful and being too ugly, so...
Yeah.
Well, speaking of ugly, let's talk to Six String about his song.
Hey!
Oh, damn.
I was actually...
Shots fired.
I'm sorry, I love
Oh,
you.
darn.
Too ugly, doesn't he? But then dang it.
No, he actually looks beautiful.
So, Six, do you want to talk about your song a little bit first?
Not really. I just got insulted, but okay.
Well, speaking of a little bit of ugly, here's a little bit of beautiful with Six and his song.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so now we're good.
All right, so
Bros
my
for life.
song, PrinceWhateverer, and his song is Shallow Naivety. And I love this song. It was released on the 8th, I believe. What was that? Was that shots being fired?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, so Larsus just got killed, but we're going to continue on with the show and go on to Six's song.
Bye,
It was his
Larsus.
goldfish.
It was nice knowing you.
Oh, someone's doing overkill.
Anyways, guys, come on.
Okay, so anyway,
On
the
with
song
the
is
show.
Shallow Naivety. Let's cue it up. Get it ready to go.
All right, here we go.
gasoline. So beautiful, like the lights up in the sky. All up a blazing canvas across the blackness. Eventually it's dawn. Carry on, we'll carry on. You douse the flame, so lock the door. We'll burn it down to ash on the floor. Do you still remember the first time that we met? I still remember the first thing that you said. You called my name, not sure if it was me. I kissed your lips, no one lost to lose memory. So beautiful, like the lights up in the sky. All up a blazing canvas across the blackness. Eventually it's dawn. Carry on, we'll carry on. You douse the flame, so lock the door. We'll burn it down to ash on the floor.
Whoa.
I
That
love
was
that
just
song.
so awesome. Oh god.
I just want to say it was amazing right off the bat. There you go.
It's PrinceWhateverer, honestly. Like the first time I heard PrinceWhateverer, I was floored because I remember we were in the alternative bronies chat and people were talking and they're like, "Oh, what about this guy?" And they posted some song with PrinceWhateverer and I'm like, "This is the best produced song I've ever heard come out of the fandom." And we're like, "Okay, we're adding him right now. Done." And like he always just produces stuff that sounds amazing. It's mixed so well and it's loud and proud and fantastic. And
Yeah,
that's it.
I'll tell you what, it's mixed better than it just sounds a lot better than a lot of the like alternative things that I've heard that
That are
are
out
that
there
aren't
now.
I don't
Yeah.
think he's
Definitely.
that
I don't
aren't
think he's
even potent.
capable of producing something bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
know.
not really sure about that.
No,
but
like
I'm
he
gonna-
can be really good one day. Like seriously, he can be like better than like the alternative musicians like out there now. Like he
Yeah.
is really good.
Yeah.
You know what I think I like about it is that different.
I don't like alternative. I'm sorry. However, he does do the best production that I've heard, like in this fandom. I will say that. And when comparing to other alternative bands like 3 Days Grace and stuff, I mean, I really think PrinceWhateverer stands out above those people.
Well,
Oh,
I wouldn't compare them to that because 3 Days Grace has his own thing. But yeah, I agree with you with that.
I'm just saying, like
Just
other
have a
mainstream
single off the band.
alternative songs.
Yeah, like even
not songs,
compared
bands.
even compared to stuff like I have a habit of listening to when I'm not listening to fandom music, I listen to other online radio stations, which include stuff like Idobi Radio, IDOBI Radio. So if you're into alternative, check that out. But there's a lot of awesome stuff on there. Like what you just heard is pretty much what plays 24/7 on Idobi, and it's fantastic. And but yeah, no, compared to a lot of the bands that are even signed and have labels and all that stuff, PrinceWhateverer does a better job.
He really
This
does.
episode of Elements of Harmony brought to you by Adobe Radio and Focusrite.
Don't forget the mini fridges.
And mini
Yeah,
fridges.
Yeah.
They're in there too somewhere.
Yep.
And
Zapzeta.
Frigidaire, makers of fine mini
And
fridges
Zapzeta.com.
everywhere.
And the bookshelf.
Pan, Ek, Airways.
Ooh.
And Equestrian, get it right.
And Equestrian.
Don't
Yeah,
panic.
I wanted
Panic.
to. Oh,
What are we,
dear.
sellouts now? What's going on here?
Yes, we are.
Yes, Larsis is paying us
And the
for this.
letter P.
We were born sellouts. All right,
Yeah.
I want to talk about the song.
Yeah, talk about the song.
Yeah.
Okay, I really love like how in his songs he creates a bunch of memorable parts, like that one part where it just completely drops off and all you hear is just a little cymbal tapping.
Yeah.
Just something to keep the
Yeah.
tempo going, and then it just kicks back in and it's like does that whole beat down section and so good.
I know.
And
Yeah.
he's got an interesting voice. Like there are times when I don't like it, and there are other times, like right now, when I love it. And
Go
yeah,
ahead.
what's up?
I'll tell you what. This is his voice kind of reminds me of like somebody from like something Sirens. I don't know the actual band name. I just know their music a lot. Sleeping with Sirens. There you go. It's actually not a pony band or anything like that, but his voice reminds me of stuff like that.
Blasphemy! You listen to non-pony?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, he has a very like unique voice. Like I've tried to copy it in the past and it doesn't work because I end up sounding like an absolute just
Like a six
dummy,
string?
I guess, to put it nicely.
Like a mini fridge.
Yeah, I guess. You guys make me feel bad.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
First.
We try our best to make everybody feel bad. It's just what we do.
Nobody's
I
made
don't know.
me feel
Forrest
bad
hasn't
yet.
gotten any punishment yet.
I get punishment for swearing on air.
Yeah, what
know.
the hey, man?
I was just
We
about
tried
to say. I was just about to say, Forrest, don't mess up.
I'm trying. I try
Trying to
so
hold it
hard.
all in.
Yeah, don't you foul this up.
Or final draft is gonna beat you with a shoehorn again.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear.
I told you not to curse in my live stream.
Look, here's Final Draft. He just signed
I'm
up.
sorry,
He's
Draft
here
sent-
because
Oh
you just.
no.
Oh God!
Oh
No!
no.
Oh no!
Oh no!
We did it.
Actually,
Forrest.
bringing things back to our crazy live stream episode that's happening next week. Let me just drag this
No, not live
into the view here in some way for me to promote things somehow.
Do it better.
There we go. We'll try that. See how well that works. But yes. So next week we will be back with a very special episode, and as you can tell by the picture, we're gonna have a great time being terrified out of our minds.
I love how you're just like, we're gonna have a great time.
I just love it how
You're not
Draft just
sure?
said, I am here for the sole purpose of scaring the live streamers.
Where's my
Oh,
OC's wings in that?
They're hiding underneath your jacket, man, and behind my mane.
That's one heck of a jacket.
You know what? Just
Those wings?
don't rag on Desi's
know.
artwork because she already
I-
does lots for us.
I
know,
knew it was
I know.
Desi.
And she does it. For
I
free.
still complain that they all look like ponies, but
Well, there's not a lot we can do about that.
They do
Yeah.
look surprisingly like ponies, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
As you can see, Sliff looks terrified. Sliff is going to be in next week's episode. We have a lot of special guest appearances, including Mr. Bernstein Final Draft, who will be in the episode next week, and Larsis, who is here with us tonight, will also be in the episode, as well
Yes,
as
I
Midnight
will.
Rain, who is also here, will be in the episode.
Yay.
Yep.
Also, people that we
makes me
featured
laugh.
tonight and that we featured on the last live episode, Shadowcat Carrara and Tarby and Reverb Brony. Reverb Brony we haven't had on yet, but we need to get him on.
Reverb Boney.
Weaver
Yeah.
Boney.
Reverb Brony. So we'll get those people on in the next few weeks. We'll get Reverb on in the next few weeks. But yeah, so they'll be making special guest appearances, and we also have special rare musical performances by Decibel and Slipstorm, as if he hasn't sang enough yet, but he'll sing on our show because we're gonna make him. And we also have Turquoise Splash on, and the EOH hosts, whoever they are. They will be
are those
singing as well.
Don't get your hopes up. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Damn it,
Yeah, we're not amazing people, so.
Oh my god.
Except maybe like Forrest. And
You're
stuff,
supposed to be promoting the episode!
I am!
Okay, fine.
Don't get your hopes up, you guys. It's gonna
Amazing
suck.
people according to 1 out of 10 scientists.
The next episode is gonna rock.
Hey guys.
I think in this picture, Sliffstorm just kind of want to.
Sliff really just wants to disappear somewhere.
Yeah, he just kind of wants to slip
Yeah.
I like how I'm like doing that dog thing where you just kind of drag your butt on the floor.
Dice, did you just really say Forest Strings?
Starlight Zeta. What the?
Starlight, what? What's going on here?
It looks like I'm peeking around after hiding behind Forest.
Dice Man is
Final draft says he's going to own.
He's going to own.
That's what he's going to do next week. He's going to own.
He's going to own a boat?
People said that he was going to sing, and he's like, no, I'm going to own.
Well, you know.
We paid him not to sing. Let's just say that.
Can we get I kind of want to get him to sing now. Can we fix that in?
We'll get him on.
Sing? Is there an option for that?
We'll get him on near the end of the episode or something. We'll have him sing.
Yeah.
We'll get him to do "I Feel Pretty" or something.
And that's the show.
Let's have him sing some Foreigner.
Foreigner.
We can have him sing "Journey."
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I'll have my earplugs.
Blame Araxnus.
Okay.
Anyway. But yeah, so you all that are tuned in now absolutely need to tune in next week and like tell your friends, because next week is gonna blow your minds in some way or another. It's either gonna be mind-blowingly awesome or mind-blowingly terrible. So
either way, it'll be entertaining.
Yes.
Yes. Indeed.
Yes.
And
Forrest made my voice sound pretty in it.
And I guess we shall leave it at that. And
may or may not have nightmares.
We're gonna figure out some way to end off this episode, with all of us saying goodbye. So,
do we have an order?
We don't have an order, so we're just gonna fudge it as best as we can.
How about we all say it at the exact same time?
That works too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, Tim always goes first, but yes.
All at the same time.
All at the same time.
All right, we can do this. All right.
Do we have to do the
what?
Next coming up next?
Lars, this good.
Coming up next on Everfree, there's a lot of great shows. Check out everfree.net/programs. Good. All right, let's get out of here.
If you're trying to get me to say something, that was Skype prematurely making me not say anything.
All right. So you're going to say your name in like 2 seconds. So until next week on our awesome April Fool's episode, which it's going to be horrifying in some way. This is Force Ring,
Midnight Rain,
Zeta Friends,
Larsis.
You all failed.
That was so not at the same time.
Quiet 6.
But yes,
good.
And that's all we have today, folks.
That is all we have today. Do I have
Bye.
any music I can play for the outro? I don't even.
Play It's Great to Be Different. Go.
No, that's far too long.
Yeah.
And I could play Araxis' bio.
No, play
the one that I wrote. Or the
You know what? Okay, I have something. We'll just mute ourselves and you all can just listen to this.
Okay.
Now, what have we learned? Lots of control. Good. Screaming and hollering. Yes, and most importantly, passion. Right. So now that you know the elements of a good cheer, let's hear one. Yay. Ugh, you're gonna cheer for me like that? Louder. Yay. Louder. Yay. Louder! Yay.